Tokyo, Japan. My name is Gary Verheller, and I'll be your host for what we call the Substance of Living podcast. Today, we'll look at what we call life's lessons. And I hope this will provide you with some insight, maybe even some inspiration to life's challenges. Welcome to episode 49, entitled Dealing with Emotion. Now, episode 47 and episode 48 are all pretty closely connected to episode 49. So let me give you kind of a general recap of 47 and 48. 47 and 48 were about freedom. No one ever taught me about individual freedom. I didn't learn about individual freedom till I was 35 years old. So let me tell you what freedom is. And the dictionary says freedom is the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. Freedom is the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. And then we looked at 4 elements that every human has to deal with every single day: time, nature, other people, myself. And then broke it down. Do we have control over time? Don't I wish? No, you have no control over time. Nature. We certainly have no control over nature. Have you ever stood on the beach and attempted to stop the wave coming at you? Good luck. Other people. And this is a key element here. This is when I first really began to understand the sense of freedom that I had. I am free from responsibility of what other people think, feel, say, or do. I am free from what other people think, feel, say, or do. I'm not responsible for them. I am responsible only to myself. Then we took it another step further. Okay, let's talk about myself. And there's 3 aspects about being human. One is the mental, which means your intellect, what you think, your thoughts. Second one is emotional, your feelings. And the third one is actions, behavior, the physical. Well, let's look at each one of those. Do we have any control over our thoughts? Somewhat, if we focus and refocus and refocus and refocus and refocus. There's been lots of research on this. In fact, Buddhist monks, when you're learning Zazen, and I actually have learned some Zazen from Buddhist monks who have been practicing for years to meditate. And they'll tell you, even they have random thoughts come in and random thoughts go out. They have no control. The whole idea of meditation is to empty your mind. Almost impossible. Even for people that have been practicing it for years, it's very, very difficult. So we have no control over our thoughts. Okay, let's go to emotional feelings. Now, I want to make clear that feelings are important. Feelings enhance and enrich my life. That's great. That's fine. Yet, we have no control over our feelings. When I teach leadership, management, team building in a seminar, I'll ask, it's usually a group of people from around the world, and I'll say, okay, who can control their feelings? Almost always it's some guy. And he raises his hands and I'm a man. I can control my feelings. Yes, sir. I say, okay, great. Would you be okay if we did a little experiment here? Oh, sure. No problem. I was, okay, great. Ready? He said, oh, yeah. Love me. The guy, you can't turn it on. You can't turn it off. You can't turn your feelings on. You can't turn your feelings off. Feelings give us instant information. And I think that's very good. That comes from instincts. Instincts help us to survive. If I see a snake, immediately I'm thinking, kill it or run, fight or flight. That's based on feelings. They help me to deal with life and to be safe. However, if decisions are made based solely on feelings, it's like building a house on sand, because every day I will, and every person will feel a wide range of feelings: happiness, sadness, interest, boredom, fear. But the most important thing is the physical, the behavior, what I do. Feelings can complement that. Feelings can help us make a decision. But that's only one part of the data we need in order to make a proper decision. So now we're at the physical behavior, what you do. That's what I'm responsible for. And when I say what I do, that includes my actions and what I say. I'm responsible for that. That's what's important. Feelings come and feelings go. The Dalai Lama suggests that if somebody upsets you, maybe makes you angry, what's the first thing you should say? And I thought this was a brilliant response. You say thank you. The person's making you angry. Thank you? Because this is reality. Giving you a moment to learn about yourself. About yourself. Remember, you have no control over the person that is contributing to your anger. You're learning about yourself. So you say thank you to that person. Because, as I said, this is reality teaching you. You could read about it, wouldn't have the same effect. You could watch a video, wouldn't have the same impact. You could role play it, still would lack the same effect. This is reality teaching you about yourself. So you say, thank you. Tell me more. Now you're back in control, and you are not only taking information from the feeling, you're also gathering data. You have decided, based not just on the feeling, but based on what's happening, the data, to take action and say, tell me more. That's wonderful. Reality teaching me. It's a real life teaching you a real lesson. Constructive Living by Dr. David Reynolds suggests that when you feel something, you say, I'm feeling anger. I'm feeling boredom. I'm feeling what needs to be done now. So accept the feeling. The feeling can be like just an indication, ding, something's happening here. Pay attention about yourself and how you live your life. So, in dealing with emotions, accept emotions and realize that they can enhance and enrich life. And the expression of emotions in art is wonderful, in all forms of art, in music, in dance, in photography, in painting and sculpture. That's the expression of emotions. That's wonderful. And to accept your emotions when you're feeling something, take a step back and say, that's interesting. What do I need to do now? My guess is you will feel freedom from your emotions and also accept them. In Japanese, they've got something they call arugamama, which means acceptance. Not surrender, but accept what is. I'm 5'7" or 170 centimeters tall. Aruga mama. I have blue eyes. Aruga mama. So accept. Just like we accept nature, we accept time. We accept the fact we have no responsibility over other people, that we have no full control over our thoughts. We can focus and refocus. We have no full control over our emotions. They can be indicators and help us make a decision. I have responsibility, responsibility, ability to respond. I have the ability to respond to reality. I'm free. And I'm in this moment now. Thanks. Thank you for joining us today for the Substance of Living podcast. If you'd be kind enough to consider subscribing, you can contact us through Spotify or Apple Podcasts or connect on Twitter. Join us again next time for what I hope will help you navigate life.